Good afternoon, my family, my friends, and my adoring fans. This is the #1 coach in America. Make no mistake about it. I don't need a survey. I don't need nobody else's opinion about what I think about myself. Okay, I have over 5,000 people that can vouch that says my life is different. My life is never the same and has never been the same since their encounter with me. And I'm on a jogging trail right now. I'm on a jogging course right now, a jogging path. Just finished the gym. 2 hours and a half in the gym. Now I'm putting in another 45 minutes to an hour, okay, on the jogging trail. Yeah, and you say, why are you doing all of that? Simply is this. Here's your answer. I want more. I want more. Where I am, I feel like a king, okay? I'm grateful for everything. I'm eternally grateful for everything. However, as I read and I reread a scripture, it simply said this: I have come that you might have life, okay? It's never the will of God for you to end your life. Just because of hardship, just because of circumstances, just because of setbacks, just because of detours. It is never the will of God for you to end your life. It is never the will of God for you to sit in a pity party and question the process of you getting to where you are to where you want to be. So he has come, I read this, and it says he has come that I might have life, and not only life, not to just live okay, not to just day-to-day routines, but he says I've come that you might have life. And watch this. This is the part that everybody is afraid of. This is the part that everybody always questions. This is the part that everybody always has a raised eyebrow about. I've come that you might have life and have life more abundantly. Abundantly means he wants you to live in surplus. You living just enough, you living paycheck to paycheck, you living 2 paychecks away from poverty is not the will of God. I'm going to say that again. You better catch it. You better catch this. If you don't catch nothing else from my motivation, you better catch this and let it hit into your cerebral cortex. The will of God is not for you to live paycheck to paycheck. The will of God is not for you to live 2 paychecks away from homelessness. It's not the will of God for you to live 2 paychecks away from being on a street corner. That's not the will of God. You always fretful. You always tossing and turning. You always, you at the end of the month, you got your fingers crossed. That's not God's will. That's not abundance. You better get that through your head like I had to get it through mine. God's will is never for you to live, oh, everything is okay. That's people's conversation. You can tell people that really don't have faith and really don't believe in abundance because their conversation goes like this. How's everything? Oh, it's fine. How is everything? Oh, it's okay. I'm okay. That's not God's will. I want when people to ask me, Coach, how are you doing? I say I'm doing phenomenally. Everything, and if they say they got a crisis, I have enough to take care of their crisis, whether it's their mortgage, their car note. I want to be able to have abundance to the point I'm able to pay somebody's mortgage off. I'm able to pay somebody's car note off. The very thing that keeps them tossing and turning at night. The very things that keeps their equilibrium off. The very thing that keeps them worried and frustrated and upset and depressed and down and tormented. I want to be able to bless them, not because to get a pat on the back, not because God can smile on me, because that's God's will for me to help those in need, period. And I come to motivate you. Getting 3.5 hours in of walking, getting 3.5 hours in of cardio, getting 3.5 hours in of helping and serving people. Okay? I want you to be motivated. This is 4th quarter motivation. I want you to repeat after me. 4th quarter motivation. You don't have to wait to January to get a new start. You don't have to wait to January 1st to say, you know what, I'm going to start losing weight. I'm going to start training my mind. I'm going to start a new diet. Forget all that. Start now. January, we might not be here. Okay? You might not be here next month. You need to start now. Everything you want in this life, you need to start now. All your dreams, all your goals, everything you want, You need to start it now. Stop waiting. You've waited long enough. You waited 2 years. You've been waiting 5 years. You've been waiting 10 years. Start it now. Stop talking yourself out of it and talk yourself into it. Hypnotize yourself. You want to share everything with everybody else, and you want to tell everybody else what to do and what they should do with their life. What are you doing with yours? Where are your goals? What dreams have you accomplished in the last 5 years? Oh, I'm motivated. I'm motivated and I'm excited. What you doing about your goals? What you doing about your dreams? What you doing about all the things that you wanted in this life? This is fourth quarter motivation. And I want to ask you while I'm motivating you, I want to ask you this while I'm motivating you. How bad you want it? Because I told myself before I hit this stage, I want to be extremely attractive. I want to be extremely effective. And I want to be able to change people's lives in 90 minutes or less. So I got to transform my life just as fast in order to transform your life that fast, 90 minutes or less. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm putting the work in. How bad do you want it? That's the only question you need to ask yourself. How bad do you want it? It's going to cost you everything. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you some tears. It's going to cost you some lonely nights. People will understand you. People will talk about you behind your back. You can't take that personal. Trust me, you can't take that personal. It's a part of the package. It's a part of the deal. People supposed to talk about you. Why? Because people that are not are going after their goals and their dreams, they have to talk about the people that's going after their goals and their dream. Why? Because it's a reflection of the things that they're not doing. It's a reflection of their mediocrity. You're a reflection of their average lifestyle. You're a reflection of them not going after what they believe in their heart, and they are simply jealous. Here's why haters hate. Here's why haters hate. They don't have the intestinal fortitude to go after their goals and their dreams like they see you doing. That's why haters hate. They simply don't have the intestinal fortitude, the gall, the ambition to go after their dreams, their goals like they see you doing. So they go gossip and talk about other people. Oh, it don't take all that. Oh, they say they're going back to school. You don't need it. They'll say anything negative to take you off course. And welcome to free advertisement. They have a purpose on earth. Haters have a purpose on earth. People that's talking about you, people that's negative, they have a purpose too. Okay? Don't get upset with it. Don't take it personal. Welcome it, embrace it, and say, wow, I hope they keep talking about me, because you know what? That's something that I didn't have to pay for. That's something that I didn't have to put money behind. That's something that I didn't have to post on Facebook. So I'm glad they're talking about me. I'm glad they're whispering my name. I'm glad they realize I'm a reflection of what they're not willing to do. Okay? So pick yourself up. You've laid there long enough. You have laid there long enough. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want your house? How bad do you want to live on the beach? How bad do you want to live on the golf course? How bad do you want to go back to school? How bad do you want to be the top student at the university? How bad do you want your marriage to work? How bad do you want to live a long and prosperous life? How bad do you want to be sexy and attractive? It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. You're not going to get it sitting down with a pity party. You're not going to get it worrying about it. You're not going to get it tossing and turning. You're not going to get it just sitting in the back of your mind. You're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to put the work in. I'm so sorry to tell you. I'm so sorry to tell you. Okay? But your dreams are possible. Your goals are possible. The better life is possible. The best life is possible. You can have it all. You can have it all if you only believe. That's the first step. You got to believe.